Welcome to Where They Wander. We are Kat and Kev, and we travel full-time around the United States in our Grand Design Imagine.
Welcome to Season 4, Episode 1. This week, we're headed to Carlsbad Caverns National Park.
Hello, we're in New Mexico.
Are we though? Because I feel like we're back in Texas.
Catherine's having her cookie after a long, hard day of replacing one of the shackle that connects the equalizer to the leaf spring on one side, on the rear, completely passenger sheared. Side rear. One side of it sheared off, and they were just hanging loose, so I had to get some more shackles. But what a beautiful day. Look at the sky.
Absolutely beautiful. We were staying at a harvest house called Saddle Hawk Ranch. If you are ever in Deming, New Mexico, or even passing through, you should definitely stop, say hello, give them a donation. They look after rescued horses, mules, and donkeys, and they were absolutely wonderful with us and accommodating. And between the Kevin and I, we replaced it. Was it hard? Yes. Did we have to work out how to do it on our own using a YouTube how-to video? Yes, we did. But by golly, we did it. And I'm incredibly proud of us for that.
We're leaving New Mexico, the land of enchantment, and entering the Lone Star State. Here we are crossing the state line.
Again.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to New Mexico. We are going to Carlsbad. I did not know that the caverns were actually a national park, so we're checking off another national park. Woo! So it's 7 miles up this windy road. So we're staying at the BLM at Chosa. It's called Chosa BLM Campground, which is about 20 minutes from here. And nice open, very flat, very level, which is great. But there is RV parking up here, but it is a pretty steep, windy road to get up here. Well, it is very busy here. We were quite surprised just how busy it is. Good job we got a reservation because all the tours are sold out for today. You have a couple of choices when you come in here. You can either hike down and then do the caverns tour, and you get an elevator back up, which, looking around, which takes about 2.5 hours. Or you can take the elevator down, leads you to the grand room, and then you take the elevator back up, which takes about 1.5 hours. We've chosen to hike because we've not been on a hike for a while, and we've decided to blow the cobwebs out and take a bit of a hike. But I think there's a diorama right here about the cave inside. Let's have a look at that. Felt the sting of the winter blues. Lost the sun and I lost the feeling. I do like a diorama, so we must be all the way at the top up there where the visitor center is, see? And so then there's that tube, must be the elevator, but we are going to hike. And we come down into these caverns and caves, and let's get this way, see what it says. Oh, the big room is right here. Wow, it's kind of cool. Are there monsters in the caverns? This is cool for kids. The Jim White Tunnel. This is pretty cool. I'm excited to go down now. Jim White was just a teenager in 1898 when he discovered a bunch of bats flying out of this cave. There were so many of them that he assumed it must be a very deep cave. He came back with a homemade ladder and dropped the 30+ feet into the caves to begin exploration. It then became his lifelong passion. All right, here we go. We've started on our hike down. It's an interpretive trail. We are in the Chihuahuan Desert right now. And this entire trail and so on was once again built by the CCC, Civilian Conservation Corps, from the 1930s. You start off going down through the amphitheater. This is the Bat Amphitheater, and every night at 5 p.m. they do a bat flight where you can come and watch all the bats come out of the cave. How cool is that? Not for me, because I'm not particularly fond of bats, but still. We had the 10:30 tour, and I believe that they let people in about every 5 minutes. You book on reservation.com, like I said. So we are heading down. Starts off with switchbacks. The lady said it was a 20% grade, and it takes about an hour and so to get inside. Oh, we're heading in there. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. All right, Right, we're about to go into the big main entrance. Let's go.
Turn off the lights. Turn off the... Is there a part of me that doesn't feel so far? I fear I lost it when the universe went dark. Oh, if you're out there, will you...
The last daylight you see as you come to the bottom of the switchbacks is from a hole in the ceiling. And it looks like this when you edit the photograph, really cool, but it shines down onto these green rocks, which I couldn't find out what they were. Some people say it's limestone, I'm not sure, but it looks pretty cool.
All of this time I don't need a reminder that I'm on the line. Oh, I've just got a little bit left. Whoa, just save it if it hasn't been said.
Thanks for watching along with our videos. If you're not one of our awesome subscribers, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button, but don't forget to hit the like button if you're enjoying this video, and also you can also become a member and support us on YouTube.
Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights.
Kevin said there are 950 switchbacks. I'm not entirely sure that's right, but there are certainly an awful lot. There are no steps. It's very, although it's steep, it's very, very safe. One thing about being a videographer down here is very dark.
Turn off the lights.
It's very, very dark. I keep trying to think, oh, maybe it's light enough and we can do some recording, but it really isn't. It's very dark and you can't really see me. But I just had a chat with the ranger. One ranger said there was over 17 different types of bats that live down here. And the original walkway was constructed by the CCC, the Civilian Conservation Corps, back in the 30s. However, once World War II took over in 1942, they blasted this new route out in the 1950s. This is the Great Room. This is probably the only place we can video because they got it so well lit.
Spin me all across the floor. Yeah, I like the way you know that dancer.
It is incredibly strenuous to get down here. It truly is. It's no joke. It's probably 50 or more switchbacks. I'll find out exactly how many. And it is incredibly steep. So we will definitely be taking the elevator back up. This one looks like it's made up of lots of little ones. It's so cool. Breathtaking just doesn't quite cut it. It looks like a shadow of a man right here, like right here. Looks like a shadow of a dude to me. I think this is quite possibly the most beautiful thing I've ever seen underground. Trying to get Kevin for perspective, but he keeps moving. So Kevin is right there. Look at that. This is called Fairyland. It reminds me a little bit of the Devil's Golf Course at Death Valley.
If I blame it on you.
So we just left Fairyland. This is called the Queen's Gallery, I believe. But it's overwhelming because we've been in caves before. I mean, we have caves like this in the UK as well. Not quite this big, but this is so overwhelming because they're just everywhere. And you can't, it just does not come out on camera, but there are thousands upon thousands of these. And they're stunningly beautiful.
I'll give you my light to borrow.
So we're starting up here, and then this is the Pit of Despair. I'm actually not quite sure what it's called, but anyhow, it goes all the way down here.
I will go discover the goal. Go anywhere to uncover the bold in the mountainsides, valleys wide. I will go. I'll get lost just so I can be found, and I'll bring you along, and we will be boundless, and time won't wait. Early or late, I'll get lost. We'll discover all there is to see, 'cause we are pioneers, you and me. We'll explore and we will come alive, 'cause we are pioneers of this life.
I think I've probably taken enough photographs to last a lifetime in here, but I keep saying I'm not going to take any more photographs until I see something that I haven't already seen, but they all look so different to me.
Of all we need. Hit the road with my friends beside me. We'll sift and turn. We will unearth treasures. It's time we tried to find the sunrise.
We're back out, and now you can see the RV parking that's up here, but once again I'm not entirely sure I would bring my RV up here. There's I don't know whether this road is suitable for trailers. I see a lot of Class C's and some van lifers, but I don't see towed trailers up here. Isn't it incredible?
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah. Well, the caverns were just breathtakingly, stunningly beautiful.
We'll explore, we will come alive, 'cause we are pioneers of this life. We will decide, and we'll explore, we'll explore.
We hope you've enjoyed this week's video, and we do apologise for the places where it was super dark, but it is a cavern after all. Join us next week as we head all the way to New Orleans. Until then, we'll see you on the trails.
Come alive, 'cause we are pioneers of this life. We'll discover all there is to see, 'cause we are pioneers, you and me.